Deep in the heart of Uganda begins one of the last great adventures of our time. This is where the last mountain gorillas live, and we are on our way to meet them. We arrive by plane, in our case flying from Kasese to Kisoro, the closest airstrip to the Bwindi Impenetrable Forest. You can also fly directly from Entebbe. After being picked up by our driver, the drive to our lodge takes another 2 hours due to the road conditions. Our lodge, the Kaara Gorilla Mountain Lodge, is truly a highlight. Beautiful rooms, an amazing view of the rainforest, and perfectly located for the start of the gorilla trek. In Uganda, many lodges have their own local singing and dance groups.
We would wish to celebrate with you as a group of Kaara. Feel free and enjoy the celebration.
Okay, thank you.
Happy birthday, dear Andrea. Happy birthday, dear Andrea. Happy birthday, dear Andrea.
The next morning starts early, and after a quick breakfast we head out. At the meeting point, the rangers give a briefing, and of course, there's another singing group to welcome us. Groups are limited to 8 people, and it's highly recommended to hire a porter who carries your heavy backpack. This directly supports the local community. A porter costs around $20, and they are genuinely grateful for the opportunity to earn this income. Each porter is allowed to work only 3 times per month so that everyone gets a fair chance. You should definitely bring gloves and, if possible, gaiters to protect against thorns and more. The trail can be demanding, steep, slippery, wet and wild, but every step brings us closer to our goal.
Alter. Ja, alles gut. Careful, it's slippery here.
After about 2 hours we see the first signs. The gorillas are very close. In Bwindi National Park in southwestern Uganda lives roughly half of the world's remaining mountain gorillas, about 320 to 459 individuals depending on the survey. The park is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of Africa's oldest rainforests, over 25,000 years old and famous for its incredible biodiversity. Fourteen habituated gorilla families live here, and visitors may observe them with a special permit, strictly limited to protect the animals. Gorilla trekking permit currently costs around $800 per person. Mountain gorillas are critically endangered. Habitat loss and disease are among the biggest threats. This is why the permit fees directly support conservation programs, ranger salaries and local communities, all to protect the last remaining mountain gorillas. Adult male mountain gorillas typically reach 170 to 175 centimeters in height and weigh 150 to 200 kilograms. Females are much smaller, around 120 centimeters and 70 to 110 kilograms. They can live 25 to 40 years. Humans and gorillas share about 99% of their DNA, making them, along with chimpanzees, some of our closest relatives. You are allowed to spend 1 hour with the gorillas before heading back. After 5 hours at 25 degrees Celsius and around 70% humidity, we return to the starting point exhausted. Just in time before the rain begins. The next morning our plane takes off for Entebbe. Carrying many wonderful memories, we'll be back. If you enjoyed this film, feel free to explore our channel, there's much more to discover.